Hey, I'm Dave Fannin with the Body Firm Personal Training Fitness Bootcamp. This is Jasmine Yeoman. She's one of our clients. How long have you been with us?
I've been with y'all for about 6 months now.
Perfect. And I'm going to let you introduce yourself, and then we'll talk about your results.
I'm Jasmine Yeoman. I am 26 years old, and I am an auditor in downtown Fort Worth.
And so what originally brought you to see us with the Body Firm?
I wanted to create an exercise habit, and then I got engaged 3 days after I signed up, and so now I'm just more motivated to get in better shape.
Perfect. For the wedding?
For the wedding, yes.
Awesome. Good. So specifically, what was your story? Like, had you worked out before, or had you worked out and gotten off track? How'd you end up here?
Well, I did some swimming in high school, and then 1 or 2 gym classes during college. But I never created the habit. I never was motivated to go unless I was told to.
Mm-hmm.
And so I haven't worked out in about 5 or 6 years consistently.
Mm-hmm. So specifically, what have been your results in the last 6 months since you've been working with us?
All right. So I've lost 13% of my body fat. I've gone down 3.5 inches in my waist, or in my hips, 2 inches in my waist. I've taken 2 minutes off of my evaluation time. And I definitely created that habit that I was looking for.
And you're down a dress size.
And I'm down a dress size too, yes.
You're definitely ready for wedding. I mean,
Yes.
You're getting close.
Getting
close.
close.
I mean, it's best to hit it running, you know?
Yes.
Good. So everybody always wants to talk about nutrition, especially when you're in your 20s, because you're very social, and you definitely have a demanding corporate job. So these things are universal. So what nutrition change did you make that you feel that had the biggest impact on your results?
One of them was being more consistent with meal prepping, and then making sure that I knew exactly what I was putting in, tracking everything, making more wise nutrition goals, choices, and everything.
That's okay.
I
So
was like,
that's okay. How were you eating before you came to see us? Was it kind of random, or had you already kept it kind of clean over time, or did you have to tighten it up?
So I was having some digestive issues, so I was eliminating some stuff from my diet. But after starting here, I was definitely more consistent on eating cleaner and more healthy foods.
And so when you do meal prep, when do you do it? Because people are always interested in it, and it can be overwhelming. So do you have a system? So when do you do it, and how do you do it?
So usually I will grocery shop either Saturday or Sunday morning, and then I'll do a meal prep on Sunday evenings. And it'll take me about an hour to 2 hours to do my entire week of meals.
But it's done.
It's done, yes.
Are there any weekends you haven't done it?
There was about 1 week in December that I haven't.
And how bad did it throw your week off?
I ate out quite a few.
That's it. I mean, that's a meal prep.
Yeah.
People go, it's a big investment of time, but it gets faster, but it's done. And there's just no better way to stay on track.
Yeah.
It takes a little bit of time investment, but you do get it done faster over time. Don't you agree?
Yes.
Yeah.
And being diverse with your meal choices too. I don't like eating the same thing over and over again each week. So
Which
I
is
change it up
hard
all
to
the
do.
time.
Yeah. And so how do you change it up? Because girls do like recipes, whereas, a lot of guys can eat the same thing for 10 years. They don't care. So how do you change it up? What do you find works for you?
So I tend to season my chicken differently, use ground chicken instead of chicken breast. I'll change up my sides, my carbs, just each week, just change it up. Look online on Pinterest to try to find different ways to change it up.
And then you just have that knowledge. You build it over time. That's awesome.
And I write it down. Every week I write down exactly what I made, so I have ideas in the future.
Perfect. And that reinforces it also, anytime you write it down. So exercise-wise, because people always come in, they're like, well, I tried on my own, I couldn't, or I go and I can't get any momentum. So how has been working with a coach, and you're always in a small group, how has that helped you with exercise consistency?
My coach name is Will, and he definitely keeps me accountable, knowing that there's somebody there who is counting on me to show up. And then also getting rid of gym intimidation. I'm not intimidated to go to the gym anymore. I go outside of my classes. I still go to the gym. I do some cycling classes, things like that, just to get even more into the habit.
And so when you started with us with 2 or 3 times per week, 30-minute sessions. How long did it take you? Because it is an intimidating environment. I mean, for anyone.
Yes.
How long did it take till you started like kicking in other things? Because we always want people doing, something, because it doesn't matter what on the other days. When did you start picking that up?
Probably like a month or two in, just because when it started getting colder, so like I couldn't walk outside. And then I started looking into different group classes because I felt way more motivated in a small group. And I tried spin a couple of times and didn't work out, but I tried it again and I really enjoy it now.
Yeah, sometimes it takes a second or third shot until you kind of, yoga's like that for a lot of people too. They're like, first time's terrible, then it gets a little bit better.
Yeah.
Spin, yoga, what have you found works best for you on the other days?
So I usually do spin one time a week on Sunday mornings, and then I go to the gym and do like cardio or some HIIT cardio exercises for about 30 minutes.
Perfect.
2 to 3 times more a week.
Perfect. If there's a girl out there in her 20s or early 30s, not been in the gym since high school or college, getting ready for a wedding, lots of corporate, lots of eating out, what would you say to her to at least just try this program out? What would you say to her if she was on the fence?
I would just say try it. I mean, it's definitely worth it. You'll start seeing results like really quickly, and the biggest thing is just to show up.
That's it.
And try it. I mean, that's the best thing you could do.
That's the key, is showing up. That's perfect. Good. Well, I'm Dave Fannin with the Body Firm Personal Training. Excellent story. This is moving forward. You're going to do very well. And this is Jasmine Yeoman, and I appreciate your effort, and you're crushing it. And if you like this video, like it, share it, comment below. We'll talk to you guys later.